Meet Ignis, Iggy Volcanus. Iggy is a 40-foot-long Catalan red dragon with a passion for fine dining and a recurring problem with accidentally melting his cutlery. Last week, Iggy took a human-sized sabbatical to tour Spain. Here is his official review of 5 local staples, posted to his blog, The Toasted Palate. Gazpacho. Iggy's take, the salad that gave me brain freeze. I walked into a charming bistro in Seville, and they served me a bowl of cold, blended vegetables. At first, I thought the kitchen's pilot light had gone out. I offered to help, one quick huff and I could have turned that bowl into a lovely roasted bisque, but the waiter turned pale and shook his head. The experience, it's refreshing, I'll give it that. But for a dragon, drinking cold soup is like a human eating a bowl of liquid nitrogen. The verdict, 3 of 5 claws. Delicious, but I had to sneeze halfway through and accidentally flash-steamed the table of tourists next to me. Pimentos de Padrón. Iggy's take, Russian roulette for reptiles. The locals told me unos pican, otros no, some are spicy, others are not. I laughed. I breathe literal magma. I thought these tiny green peppers would be like eating air. The surprise, I ate 20 of them. Nothing. Then, I hit the 1. For a human, it's a sting, for a dragon, it was just enough zing to make my nostrils produce decorative smoke rings. The verdict, 5 of 5 claws. It's the only vegetable that fights back. I respect that. Paella Valenciana. Iggy's take, finally, someone understands crust. Humans usually complain when food is burnt. But in Valencia, they prize the socrat, that crispy, caramelized layer of rice at the bottom of the pan. The commentary, I haven't felt this understood since the Great Library Fire of '92. I tried to explain to the chef that I could achieve the perfect socrat in 0.4 seconds with a localized heat burst, but he threatened me with a very large wooden spoon. The verdict, 4.5 of 5 claws. Points deducted because the snails kept trying to crawl out of the pan before I could eat them. Tortilla de patatas. Iggy's take, the Great Onion War. I entered a tavern in Madrid and innocently asked if the omelette should have onions. The bar erupted into a civil war. Half the patrons were shouting, con cebolla, and the other half were weeping about the purity of the potato. The texture, it's thick, yellow, and structural. I feel like I could build a very tasty hoard out of these. I opted for the slightly runny center, which reminded me of a gold melt, but with more salt. The verdict, 4 of 5 claws. It's the ultimate comfort food for when you're feeling weighed down by your own scales. Churros con chocolate. Iggy's take, the go of the gods. I finished my tour at San Ginés. They gave me a cup of chocolate so thick I thought they were serving me literal molten iron. My eyes widened. My tail wagged. I nearly knocked over a street lamp. The technique, you take a deep-fried stick of dough and submerge it in the dark abyss. It's crunchy, it's oily, and it's sweet. The disaster, I got too excited and let out a tiny puff of joy. I accidentally turned my cho into a charcoal briquette. I ate it anyway. The verdict, 6 of 5 claws. I would trade a portion of my gold hoard for a lifetime supply of this sludge. Final thoughts from Iggy. Spain is wonderful, though the chairs are far too small and everyone gets very nervous when I try to flambe my own dessert.